Pokemon is a fairly formulaic franchise. Every game follows a similar structure, and their Pokedexes are no different. Generation 1 established things like gyms and the Elite Four, the regional bird and bug, Route 1 mammal, and a group of legendary Pokemon tied to the region. Generation 2 elaborated on this, also introducing a grouping of legendaries tied to the lore of their region, but on top of that, they introduced the convention of box legendaries, the mascots of the game's versions. Once this pattern was established, it held strong for a long while. Johto had Ho-Oh and Lugia, and beneath them Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Then came Hoenn's Groudon and Kyogre with Regirock, Registeel, and Regice. Sinnoh had Dialga, Palkia, and the Lake Trio, Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie. Unova brought us Zekrom and Reshiram and the Swords of Justice, Cobalion, Virizion, Terrakion. But by the time we got to explore Kalos, Xerneas and Yveltal arrived without a trio beneath them. They had made up their own trio with Zygarde, a trend established back in Gen 3 with Rayquaza to Groudon and Kyogre, Giratina to Dialga and Palkia, and Kyurem to Reshiram and Zekrom. But this abandoning of a sub-legendary trio in X and Y was interesting. Were they scaling back in the number of legendaries in the decks? It seemed so. But by the time Sun and Moon came along, Game Freak continued shaking things up. As the 20th anniversary titles, the franchise had been around for a long while. Things needed to change. Early route birds, bugs, and mammals remained, but a series staple, gyms, were gone, replaced instead with a new staple of the franchise, big boss Pokemon. Many other things changed, but on the surface it seemed that the box legendaries remained. But Alola's mascot legendaries were different. What is Unova without Zekrom, Reshiram, and Kyurem? What is Sinnoh without Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina? What is Hoenn without Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza? Their box legends are central to their identity, to their lore, to their region. But the Legends of Light were alien to the region of Alola when they arrived in its early history. They hailed from Ultra Space. Alola doesn't have a legendary trio beneath the box legends like the Lake Spirits or the Regis. The region has a quartet, a group of guardians that shake up the expected tropes of a Pokemon game. To me, these are more tied to their region than the box legends are, unlike previous generations. In a game themed around invasion and the balance of the ecosystem, Solgaleo, Lunala, and Necrozma, the alien box legends, are the new world, integrating with a land already rich with history before they arrived, clashing with the native legendaries who had been there from the start: Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Lele, and Tapu Koko. And now I, also not an Alolan native, am going to shiny hunt all of these ancient guardian deities and capture them for my own personal collection. Am I evil? Welcome to the NovaLeague, I'm Gremlin, and yes, I'm evil, but not because I'm going to catch the guardian deities of the Alola region, but because of the way I'm going to shiny hunt them. If you're new here, this is my Shiny Alola Dex Quest, a journey to find every single Generation 7 shiny Pokemon using a variety of full odds and methods, because it's my favorite Pokedex, and as such, I really do need to catch them all. See, the goal of this quest, once it's completed, is to store every shiny I find on this specific 3DS with Ultra Sun and this specific 3DS with Ultra Moon, never transferring away my finds, which I typically like to do. This means that I don't have to worry about Pokemon legality checks and online play since the 3DS era is behind us, and so I'm using this opportunity to take advantage of modded software to break Game Freak's law and remove the shiny locks. And yeah, lock removal is technically cheating, and sure, if I'm gonna cheat, you might ask why not just hack the shinies in myself and save the trouble of hunting them. Well, I'm an insane person, and I like the hunt, I like the odds, the surprise, I like analyzing my stats and my physical document, and I like making these videos. The video wouldn't be nearly as interesting if I just hacked it in. This is a big part of what I enjoy about this hobby. In fact, so far in this quest, my favorite shiny I found was Marshadow, another lock removal hunt. Legit or not, it still means a lot to me. I still want to put in the time and earn these shinies, not least because of how exciting it is to hunt them. I think beyond any other hunt in this quest, these are the ones that I'm most mad about being shiny locked. The vibes are so immaculate. This is the best soft reset hunt ever. Everyone watching this, go break the law right now. It's so fun and good. Anyway, to talk about these legendaries some more, you may have gotten the impression that I somehow don't like Solgaleo, Lunala, or Necrozma, which couldn't be further from the truth. It just so happens that I think the Alola games are in an interesting spot where I associate this group of legendaries more heavily with the region than its mascots, and I believe this is intentional. This is my absolute favorite group of legendaries. You can just see the Hawaiian inspiration so clearly in their designs, names, and role in the region. What I find most interesting about this group of guardian deities is how exactly that word guardian applies to them. Because in human-centric storytelling, which is like most stories, any sort of guardian deity is there to protect people. Guardian angels, superheroes, that sort of thing. But I really like when stories shift the focus away from humans, remove us from the center, remind us that our place in reality is the same as everything else. It's a trope that I often use in my stories, like in Thrones of Time. The Extraverse protects the multiverse, the legendary Saren protect their home universe, but crucially, that doesn't mean people. It means the multiverse, or a universe. The Tapus are not guardians of the people of Alola, they are guardians of the land of Alola. They each watch over their respective islands, Mele Mele, Akala, Ula Ula, and Poni, which, by the way, are all Hawaiian words, meaning yellow, pink, red, and purple. And that exemplifies most why I love the Alola dex in its region universally, because beyond any other region, its dex feels the most connected to its home and to each other, because not only are the Tapus that correspond to each island also themselves the color of the islands that they represent, but so are the Oricorio forms. The yellow Pom-Pom for Mele Mele, the pink Pau for Akala, the red Bailey for Ula Ula, and the purple Sensu for Poni. The Tapus have no allegiance to the people of Alola, because the people are newcomers to the land, whether it be the colonizers from recent history, or even Pokemon's equivalent to the Polynesians, the Sea Folk, who first arrived in the lands of Alola in its ancient history. The Tapus predate any human settlement, whether they be considered indigenous or not. They are not benevolent beings, as we will see later. They are guardians of the land, its plants and Pokemon, no matter who or what may threaten it. Which brings me to my first target for this video, and my favorite of the group, Tapu Koko. This feels like the main character of the bunch, but not because it literally is, but because it is the guardian of the island where the player character begins their journey, so it's the one we become most familiar with. We are told that the Tapus are fickle creatures with a temperament, but that is a perspective filtered through a human lens. This framing and context is important for what we are shown in the early game, because despite the Tapus not needing to save humans, it doesn't mean they won't. This moment, when I first played Sun and Moon, instantly had me in awe of Tapu Koko. It felt like a superhero, it looked like a superhero, and yet the Kahuna and the Professor are surprised that it stepped in, that it saved the player character. Why would it? What did Tapu Koko know? It's as if it understood that we as the player would go on to save Alola. It gave us its blessing, it sent us on our journey to become the champion. But it isn't the last we see of it, as this moment in Ultra Sun and Moon really solidified it as my favorite of the bunch. And if you don't like Tapu Koko after being shown this, and especially after hearing the music, then I don't know what to tell you. But now it's time to cross that bridge again, the very same I started my journey on, and enter the ruins of conflict and find shiny Tapu Koko. It's been a long time coming. Oh, it's an Ultra Moon. Oh, I don't know. I was holding Chi-Chi. I completely forgot. Oh my god. Oh, it's an Ultra Moon. Oh. No way. What the hell was that reaction? No way. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Man, this hunt has been so fun. Look at that. Okay, order of operations here. Skill swap. Oh, I'm so happy it's an Ultra Moon. I've been kind of paranoid. It hasn't found a lock removal shiny in a bit. Okay, so it's got Harvest now. Give it a Lepa Berry, so I don't have to worry about it running out of moves. I want to try to get it in a cool ball. Oh my god, that looks so sick. I can't wait for the electric terrain to go away. Oh, look at the animation, dude. He just wants to fight. I'm remembering. I've done so many test captures. Okay, Nature's Madness. That's fine. Look at you. I'm so mad that this is locked normally. This is such a cool hunt. Ball swipe. Okay, you know what? In all of my test captures, it never got me this low before I could false swipe it enough times. Let's heal up. It's fine, because we got to waste electric terrain turn anyway, because it can't be put to sleep with the terrain up. Oh, dude. Look at that! That's so sick with that background! Okay. Oh my god. False swipe. It has nothing to hurt itself. Use Roto Catch before I get it all the way down to 1. Okay, Roto Catch. And then I actually need to waste a turn so it does knock me out. Oh my god, that's so cool. Use next Pokemon. Palm Spring. Oh man, okay. I gotta bring like the Harvest Lepa Berry situation for like all legendaries going forward, just to make sure we don't fail it. Missed Sleep Powder again? There are so many things happening that hasn't happened in any of my test captures. It missed again? Every test capture I've done has gone so smoothly. Missed again? Finally. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'm gonna try a level ball. If I run out of those, because I have a couple, then I'll go Luxury as my backup. Didn't shake at all. That's fine. We got a couple more. Didn't shake at all? It's still asleep. This is not going the way my test captures did. 1, 2. Okay, alright. It's still asleep. My test captures were so much easier. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Oh! Yes! Oh my god! I have a shiny Tapu Koko! I have a shiny Tapu Koko! I found it! No way! Tapu Koko's data will be added to the Pokedex. Sick as hell. That's gonna look so cool with all 4 on the same page. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. Would you like to give it a name? Yes, I would. Sentinel. Main character of Thrones of Time. I'm excited for this group of names that I've got. Let me save immediately. Oh, I gotta pick up the Z Crystal first. Topinium Z. We got a lot to check out right now. Before I send it out, though, I don't want to have to re-enter the ruins here. So we gotta check it out and refresh first. Oh my god. Let's wake you up. Look at that. Underrated aspect of the shiny, I think, is the orange turning into like a different, more like muted, toned down orange. I like it a lot. Oh my god, look at how energetic you are, dude. Let's give you a Rainbow Bean. I love that he just can't sit still. Oh my god. Dude, you're just so full of energy. I imagine you don't high five. Oh, you do? I didn't think this thing could get any cooler. Oh, wow. I'm obsessed. This is going to be a mainstay on the team for sure as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've got to EV train this guy. Oh, so cool. So cool. This is another fall swiper too. Look at the way you dance. You're so sick, dude. I'm so happy to have this. Dude, you actually cannot sit still. That is so funny. I'm guessing quirked up. Not a neutral nature. Lower attack? Bro. Bold. Okay. Sure. I guess. Fine. Lower attack. I'm not doing competitive or whatever, but that's funny. I love the ruins. The ruins, look at that. The grass on the side. All the ruins rooms are different too. Oh, this is exciting. What are we going to send this out against? You know what would be a really funny thing to send this out against, actually? There's an encounter right at the end of this bridge that I'm waiting for. It's going to be a long ways away, but we'll get around to hunting this eventually. Hey, Lily, sorry to keep you waiting here. You're going to be waiting here for a lot longer, but if you don't mind, I got to show off my shiny. We've got a normal Lunala and a shiny Tapu Koko. Dude, on the bridge? Oh, and then immediately we can't see the bridge. Oh, wow. What a funny thing to use this move against. Oh, and the music. Yeah, let's check out the Guardian of Alola Z move. I think it's like the only time in game we can see it in the shell. Yeah, that's so sick. Dude, I love this game. That's so awesome. Crazy. Yeah, so I guess that's it for that one. Actually insane. You are so cool. Yeah, it's time to go to bed for me, so I guess I'll wind down by doing some EV training on this guy. I love how energetic he is. That's so cool. Oh, man. That's so cool. Unfortunately, given the nature of the plot of the Alola games, the only Tapu we really ever get to see in action is Tapu Koko, which, I'll grant, is a big reason why it's my favorite of the group. I think that if we got to see the others do heroics, I'd like them even more. But if we're talking strictly the designs of the Pokemon in a narrative vacuum, I'd say that Tapu Lele is my favorite, which is great seeing as that's our next stop in our island hopping adventure as we surf on over to the Ruins of Life on Akala Island. The design of Tapu Lele is a perfect opportunity to talk about an aspect of the Tapus that I find really awesome. Obviously, they're all vaguely human-like with oddly shaped decorative shells, but those shells aren't random shapes. When the Tapus retract into them, they become simplified depictions of themselves, like you would see depicted in tiki totems, Hawaiian wooden carvings that serve as protectors to ward off evil. This is what the Strange Souvenir is based on, a simple representation of all four Tapus. But also, each shelled form helps us to more clearly see what animals each Tapu are based on. Tapu Fini, for example, is a swordfish, Tapu Bulu is a bull, and Tapu Koko is a rooster. Chicken! But Tapu Lele's design inspiration is less obvious, because of all the Pokemon in the franchise meant to represent this animal, Tapu Lele is the most abstract interpretation we've seen in Pokemon of a butterfly. It only really becomes obvious when Tapu Lele retracts into her shell, pushing the lower body through to become the proboscis and folding her hair up to become the antenna. This, combined with the little fairy wings she has regardless of her form, and the markings mimicking compound eyes, brings the whole thing together clearly as a butterfly, though more so focused on the head than the whole body. Something about this design is just really satisfying to me, and as someone who loves butterflies, I think Tapu Lele is probably my second favorite butterfly Pokemon, right beneath Marine Pattern Vivillon, for reasons. Let's find the shiny. Randy and his girlfriend were over the other day, and I don't think his girlfriend has experienced Mesa, the knuckle stack coffee table yet, and so we were eating food at the table, and there was a brief silence in the conversation, and in the one silence of the conversation, perfect timing, in the one silence, Mesa, full volume, knuckle stack cry. And Randy had experienced it, Ruby and I live with the thing, so we're very used to it. We continued the conversation, and Randy's girlfriend was like, "What the f is that?" Did anyone else hear that? Am I imagining? And we were like, oh yeah, you haven't. We had to explain it to her. It turned into a whole thing where she's like, do you not like get bothered? But it's really funny. I don't understand. Listen, I'm insane. So is Ruby. Because who in their right mind? Like when I approach her and be like, listen, I gave our coffee table a speaker, very loud. Once every hour, it plays the knuckle stack cry at full volume. And then, oh, hi house. And then she hears that information and goes, yeah, okay. We've been living with that for over a year. You know how funny it is to be drifting off, not quite asleep, but almost there, dead of night, and then hear a knuckle stack cry? It's so funny. November 9th, 2024. So obviously we weren't home for the entire time, so we haven't heard all of these. But our table has played a knuckle stack cry. Well, it plays a loud one every hour and a quiet one in the 30 minutes between. So it's played a knuckle stack cry approximately 22,600 times. We just live with that thing. It's so funny. But the best part, and I think the reason why we don't get annoyed by it, and you know like those kind of conversations where it kind of gets to the point where it's like you're both complaining about something and then you're at that stage where it's like exactly, you know, like you're just agreeing back and forth. Multiple occasions where that's the case, and then like Mesa will scream and we're like, yes Mesa, you get it. Like it's the comedic timing sometimes is amazing. Like most of the time it's completely random, but every once in a while it chimes in at the perfect moment where we essentially treat it like a living knuckle stack that sometimes agrees with us or has a point in a conversation. Like there will be times where we're talking and then like the knuckle stack will make a sound and then I'm like, that's what I'm saying. You get it. It is hilarious to foster a shared delusion like that. Oh, shiny Tapu Lele! And Ultra Sun! Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Oh! I knew it would be an Ultra Sun! Oh my god! Shout out Mesa the knuckle stack for real! Look at that! Look at that! The light pink? You could see like we need like a view of both of them next to each other, because the light pink is such a subtle change from the regular pink in the hair. Oh, wow, look at that. That's so cool. Okay, here's the thing. The last test capture I did, it took exactly one love ball in Ultra Sun. I have to remember all the steps. First, most important, bestow a Lepa Berry. Moonblast, I should live unless it's a crit. I lived. Statistically, unlikely that it'll go for Moonblast again. I don't think it knows about type effectiveness. I should be able to get a skill swap off. Not the end of the world if not, because I prioritize Lepa Berry. Platter, don't hit yourself in confusion. Okay, we got the skill swap off. This is good. Now, we let it kill us, which means we need to waste a turn. Perfect time to use Roto Catch. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. I've already used Roto Catch. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy about this. I love the little animation it does when it attacks. It looks like it's throwing a tantrum. There's Madness will bring me down to half. I have a wide lens, so hopefully I don't miss Sing. Okay, I have a handful of love balls to try. Hopefully we don't need to use all of them. If I can't get in a love ball, heal works fine. Didn't shake at all. Test capture caught it first try. That's fine. That's what I'll simply get it in this one. I used Roto Catch. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's mean. That is very mean. It woke up. I'm dying. Okay, I got knocked out. It's fine. God, that shiny looks so good. I love the way it looks with the background once the terrain is gone. I still have quite a few love balls. I've stocked up on them for Jangmo-O, so I hope I don't use too many. Oh my god. I'm dying. It didn't shake at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! But my test capture! What is happening? I've test captured it like 4 times and it caught in a love ball all 4 times. I think heal ball is the backup if the love doesn't work, but it would be unfortunate if love didn't work. I'm too distracted by the stress of trying to catch this to like take in how good this shiny looks. Especially that angle. with like the angle in the background and stuff. 1. Oof. I think we're gonna use all of these. I have a lot more than you can get under normal gameplay circumstances, but I don't have infinite. We're down to our last 10. Oh, what was going on with my test captures? You all saw me use Roto Catch, right? Come on, where's that test capture luck? 1, 2, 3. Yes! 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 Oh, that's so awesome! That's so awesome! Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! That's such a relief. Look at that! Oh, okay, this is the Ultra Sun, so Koko isn't registered. I gotta trade it over to the main file, but oh my god, look at that. Savior's been added to your party. Oh, wow. 5,756. That is such an interesting number in comparison to Koko. It's exactly 1,010 less. Quiet up special attack? That's awesome. Tapu Koko was lower attack, by the way, which is annoying, but this is cool. That's cool. Bolden got it. Oh, wow. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this. Okay, let's heal it up and send it out. Hi. I'm over here. Oh, look at that. I love the color in the eyes. Oh, goodness. I need to see you go butterfly mode. I'm really excited to see the Z Crystal. Do you high five? Probably not. Koko surprised me. Koko does high five. Have a rainbow bean. Please tell me you hold it with your hands. Yeah. Oh, you're so happy. You're little. Oh, these animations. You're adorable. Let's send this thing out. Oh, the love ball. I'm so relieved about the love ball. That's so cool. Perfect timing. I gotta end the stream soon too. Ruby just got home. Very last minute shiny. We've got a regular Wingull and shiny Savior. And the hearts? The hearts? Are you joking? Are you joking with the hearts right now? I'm so glad that worked. Hey guys, check this out. He's about to go butterfly mode. You ready for this? Look at that! The little, whoa, there's like a white line on it too. Butterfly! That's so sick. What an insane Z move. Crazy. This is so cool. Fini, I want to get into Moonball, I think. Tides of the Sea type beat. And then Bulu, either Friend or Ultra. I have a main ball that I want and a backup ball that I want. I'm so happy to have gotten that today, because now I'm going to take a break from the Tapus. Next is Lock Removal Ash Greninja, and if I don't get that before Pokemon Day, we are abandoning it for a little bit and moving on to the Fire Red Leaf Green Dream Team. All right, look at that. Level Ball, Love Ball. Oh my god. All right, they're gonna be registered in the respective dexes. Let's see this. Oh my god. Before starting the hunt for the Tapus, I had forgotten that they all shared a dex page. This is gonna look so cool when all 4 of them are registered. Oh my god. Now, while Tapu Koko is my favorite Tapu overall, and Tapu Lele is my favorite in terms of design, Tapu Bulu has my favorite lore. Again, Koko has the benefit of sick-ass cutscenes, but of all the Tapus, Bulu has the most interesting story and interaction with the region, at least if your only point of reference is the games. I don't watch the anime or read the manga, so if I'm missing something, let me know in the comments. I'd love to learn more. But anyway, Bulu. It all has to do with the sort of baggage that comes with basing a region off of Hawaii, which, despite its distance from it, is a part of the United States. But that is a recent development in the span of history, and the games do not shy away from the topic of America's effect on Hawaii. On Ula Ula Island, at the base of Mount Lanakila, there is a town in ruins, Tapu Village, and down the way on the beach is the home of the Ghost Trial and Mimikyu, the abandoned, thrifty megamart. There is a misconception about Tapu Bulu in regards to both these ruins, but both it and the truth highlight my favorite aspect of the Tapus, the fact that they are the guardians of Alola, not its people. As I've brought up before, the Alola games center their theme around invasion, in the form of story beats as grand as the Ultra Beasts, or in details as small as the inclusion of Yungoos in the decks in Alolan Rattata. The games explore the idea of balance in the ecosystem through the Tapus and the Aether Foundation and Zygarde, and the games touch on the clash between modernity and tradition, the Island Challenge as an Alolan tradition instead of gym battles, or in the real world, the replacement of Pokemon's gym tradition with the new trial system, and the construction of the Elite Four, marrying the old trials with the new gyms. On Akala Island, we see the Battle Royal Dome, and next door an intact, in-business Thrifty Megamart, and in front of both is a large paved area, the biggest flat slab of asphalt in Alola, Royal Avenue, and its connected parking lot. It is the quintessential expression of that classic joke making fun of America. Ah, beautiful nature. This would be a perfect place for a Walmart. But this environmental storytelling goes deep, and part of it is expressed in the dex itself with Oricorio. Oricorio can be found in the many meadows of Alola, and its form can be changed using nectar also found in those meadows. Melee Meadow with the yellow nectar and Pom Pom Oricorio, Ula Meadow with the red nectar and Bailey Oricorio, and Pony Meadow with the purple nectar and Sensu Oricorio. But the pink nectar and Powell Oricorio aren't found in Akala Meadow. Because there is no Akala Meadow. Pink nectar is found in the middle of Royal Avenue, just next to the Battle Royal Dome, the Thrifty Megamart, a Pokemon Center, and a giant parking lot. Just outside, to the west of Royal Avenue, is the Wild West town of Paniyola, a reference to American westward expansion of yesterday, next to the parking lot American gentrification of today. And so the only Oricorio form not found in a meadow is Pau style, which is encountered on Route 6 right between these two spots. And interestingly, it's the one style of Oricorio that is the most Hawaiian. Akala Meadow was paved over for Pokemon battling and shopping. But that isn't the only thrifty Megamart in Alola, as I mentioned the abandoned Megamart. The story goes that Tapu Bulu was enraged by the construction of this big box store on his land. He destroyed it and the roads leading to it, furiously defending the ecosystem. And so, it was left abandoned. But I think people often conflate this idea with the destruction of Tapu Village nearby, also in ruins. Because while Bulu did destroy the Megamart, that was a recent construction. Tapu Village's ruins are ancient. They were destroyed in a different event. It wasn't until Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that we learned from the Ultra Recon Squad what had actually gone down. The Blinding One, Necrozma, arrived to steal the light of Alola. It descended upon Ula Island, but the guardian of that island arrived. Tapu Village was the battleground between Necrozma and Tapu Bulu, and Bulu won, saving the island but with no regard for its people. Alola kept its light, the ecosystem of Ula prospered, but the village was destroyed. Saving it was none of Bulu's concern. It was collateral damage. This bit of lore alone does so much, not only to characterize the Tapus and what kind of guardians they are, but it's just also so badass for Bulu specifically. The mental image of this Pokemon clashing with the most infamously difficult boss battle in the entire franchise and winning, destroying a village by accident along the way, is just so cool. If we ever get a Legends game set in Alola, it has to be in the past, and it's gotta be about the Tapus. I need to see this moment go down. The Tapus, through the lens of this legend, feel to me almost like the personification of natural disasters, a balanced part of the ecosystem with no regard for humans. As I make my way to Shiny Hunt Tapu Bulu in the Ruins of Abundance, it's interesting to note that it's in the middle of a maze-like desert. Bulu is a grass type, the deity of agriculture and growth, living in the ruins of abundance. Why is it in the desert? Why is there a desert here at all? Perhaps Bulu deprived the land around his home of the growth that he provides to keep people and their buildings out and leave him alone. Let's go bother him until he's shiny and hope he doesn't kill me for it. Whoa! There it is! Oh, I reset so fast! That was close. Oh. There it is. No way. I knew it would be today. Oh, wow. You know, I was expecting to not like the shiny as much. But no, that is great. I figured, like, less of it changes, but I always forget somehow that, like, the secondary color changes. It's like a slightly different yellow. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy about this information. Okay, every single step of the catching process has left my mind. Let me see if I can remember. Let's get the Lepa Berry on first. That caught me real off guard. I was in the middle of, I was having a conversation, and I just got back to shiny hunting. Oh, wow, that was weird. Oh, I'm so happy about this. This is so awesome. Okay. 9,634 is kind of crazy. I wonder if all four will go over odds or if Fini will be nice. I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy about this. It looks so cool. Again, I don't understand how, like, every time finding the shiny in-game, despite it being on my layout this whole time, it just looks so different. This is a very cohesive shiny now that I'm looking at it, actually. I think it really pulls together the silhouette better. I'm trying to remember what my steps are. Oh, right, yeah, I have gumshoes to put this to sleep. Okay, good. We can see it with the background, and the healing is gone. Hit it with Yawn, and then in the turn it takes for it to fall asleep, that's when I'll use Roto Catch. It's asleep. Please just be easy, okay? Just take one friend ball. It doesn't match the shiny all that well, but I think it matches the vibes of the Pokemon in general. One. Ooh, okay. I have a few of these. He's so cool right now. It's not shaking at all. I used Roto Catch. I'm certain of it. Why are my test captures consistently luckier? 1, 2, 3. I was so ready to celebrate. I was so ready to celebrate. Come on. 1, 2, 3. What is going on? Please, Tapu Bulu. 1. Dude. 1. Dude. I mean, if I go through all of my friend balls, it's fine because the backup ball honestly fits better, but it'd be really cool if I got all the Tapus and Apricorn balls. 1, 2. Dude. 1, 2, 3. Dude. Oh my god. I'm begging you. Please, 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 please. It's not shaking at all. I've used Yawn 5 times already. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Yawn. The longer this battle goes, the more paranoid I am that the game's gonna, like, crash. It's never happened. The fact I don't have it yet. I want to save the game. This is nerve-wracking. I've got 5 friend balls left. I think I have to come to terms with the fact that they're not all gonna be in Apricorn balls. Oh my god. Oh, this is upsetting. This is really upsetting. 4 to go. It's not shaking at all. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes! Oh! Each Apricorn ball I use represents so many hours of gameplay. You can only get 2 Apricorn balls per save, and I've replayed through these games so many times since they've come out, and I've constantly been stockpiling the Apricorn balls on my main save that had Shiny Charm, and this Dex Quest was the first time I thought, you know what, I'll actually use these. We got it. Oh man, you really ate through my friend balls, bro. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay, I have a name for this. This is Soraya, which is a very incredibly minor, I'm talking like 4 pages max, character from Thrones 3, but the name has more meaning than that. Save the game, please. Okay, game is saved. Good. That is done. It's locked in. Oh my god, 9,634. I'm guessing quirked up. It is not quirked up. It's naughty. Up attack. That's pretty good. That's cool. Oh, that was stressful. Let's check it out and refresh. I wish they slept with their shells closed. Let's wake them up. I love that Bulu is constantly flexing, and also that, like, he sort of, like, pounds the hooves together. It's also weird that he has hooves. Like, he's a bull for sure, but it's kind of funny that, like, he's not a 4-legged animal, but he's got, like, hoof hands, and that's it. Look at you. The green eyes is sick, too. I think that's the same as like the non-shiny, but it looks, they really pop out with the shiny. Have a bean. Oh, wow, you are so funny. Do you high five? You high five. Oh! Maybe Lele does high five then. You're just, you high five with this hoof. Hoof five. No, high hoof? Yeah. What a weirdo, dude. I think of all the Tapus, this one is like the strangest when it's not in its shell form. Its proportions are very odd, but I'm excited to see what the Z move looks like on this one. It doesn't seem to have a lot of crazy animations. Man, you're so cool. Okay, let's check this out. And the friend ball too. Oh my god, what a relief. That's back-to-back for Ultra Sun, so I would really like for Fini to be found in Moon. That would just be satisfying, but who knows with RNG, we'll see. Let's check him out against something in the desert. Such an interesting location in Alola. Alright, we have regular Dugtrio. I'll look for that eventually. And Shiny Tapu Bulu with that background is awesome. And then we're immediately not gonna see the background. Oh wow. Hello Soraya. Let's check out your version of Guardian of Alola. I'm excited for this shell form. Oh yeah, that looks sick. That's really cool. In its shell form, it does look the strongest. Like, I could believe that this is the guy that beat up Necrozma. Oh, that's so cool. I'm never gonna get tired of that Z move. That's so awesome. Alright, well, I mean, that's it for that. I've got one more Tapu to find. I'll try my best to stream that one, but I am still looking for my starter for my Leaf Green Dream Team, so it might still be a while. These hunts have taken a pretty long time, but I'm not mad about it, because I really like these soft reset hunts. Something about being in the ruins of the respective Tapus, like, the vibes are just great, so I'm not complaining about these going long. I am gonna kind of miss these hunts once it's over, so we'll see how long it takes for me to get the last one, but we're almost done. I'll see you with the next one. If Fini doesn't get caught in a Moonball, I'll be so upset. Finally, Fini, the final finned Tapu, residing in Pony's Ruins of Hope. I like that despite the Tapus not necessarily aiding humanity, they aren't evil. The people of Alola pray to these deities, build their cultures around them. We get to see a kahuna be chosen on Pony Island, as Hapu prays in the ruins to Tapu Fini. Much like Tapu Koko saving the player at the beginning of the game, we get to see divine intervention at the end of the game. We get a glimmer of hope for the future, the continuation of Alola's ancient tradition of kahunas over gym leaders. Fini being tied to the sea is perfect for this, as the people of Alola got there in the first place by travel over sea. The Sea Folk and Sea Folk Village on Pony Island are a reminder of this fact, an echo of the real-world Polynesians, that there is hope for humanity, that we can persevere and live anywhere in the face of adversity and disaster. The people of Alola are thankful to the guardians of their land because while they don't guard them directly, the people live off the land and benefit from the guardians regardless. Fini, wrapping this all up, while I have the least to say about it specifically, is a great opportunity to finalize my thoughts on the Tapus as a group. The culture of Alola is so plainly visible in its plot, it feels lived in and real, it's complex and nuanced, and it's led me to learning so much about our real-world history. The Tapus as a group are emblematic of why I love this region so strongly. It feels the most real of any we've been allowed to explore. I get no greater sense of immersion or escapism in any other Pokemon game than those in Alola. And so, while this may be the last shiny of the video, the final Tapu of the group, we are in the Ruins of Hope, and there is hope for the future that my shiny luck may continue. We aren't done with this Dex quest yet, and Fini hasn't finalized my thoughts on the region. I've still got more to say. But first, the last. Here is shiny Tapu Fini. But yeah, anyway, so, you know, the Sentinel changes multiple times throughout the story, and it sort of reflects his character arc from immature, kind of jokey guy who just wants adventure, through to, like, dark, brooding, mysterious, depressed, full of regret and so much responsibility. And what's really fun is that now that I'm finally going to start working on 5 Years Gone, and now that, like, the readers are used to the end point of that character arc, it's going to be so fun to go back and do an extended flashback and explore that first iteration of the character again. I'm very excited. I do not have Blacephalon yet. I'm saving Blacephalon and Stakataka for very near the end. I've got a rough order and outline of what the plan for the rest of the decks is. Yeah, there are some outdated Thrones 1. I say outdated. They're just not as good as I could make them currently. Thrones 1 and 2 books. They also existed. I made them before my friend Lamvax made the music for Thrones of Time, so it uses like royalty-free music. And it doesn't show the pages on screen. So I can definitely do them better, but the first two do. Oh, yes! 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 No way! Ultra Moon! Ultra Moon! Tapu Fini! Oh! I knew it! Quick Stream! Ultra Moon! Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's so balanced. Oh, this is magical. Oh my goodness. 7,126. I knew it. Oh my god. It's actually done. No way. It's actually done. Look at that. That's so cool. I love the light blue. I knew it would happen today. I have been live for 37 minutes. Oh. Okay. Order of operations. We gotta catch this thing. I'm shaking. This doesn't feel real. This was too quick. I mean, obviously not in the grand scheme, it wasn't too quick. I mean, but like today though, I'm shaking. Okay. Bestow. Okay. I gotta catch my breath. Oh my god, look at that. That looks so cool. Okay. Very carefully. I'm shaking so much. Skill swap. I prepared a Breloom specifically for the ideal catching circumstances to get this in a Moonball. Roto catch. Oh. Oh, I'm so normal. I'm having a normal time. I'm so happy about this. Okay. Be so normal. Be so calm and collected right now. I was actually, out of curiosity, doing the math earlier today on a catch calculator website. There's a 14% chance, asleep at 1 HP, that it gets caught in a Moonball. We did a test capture yesterday on stream, and it got caught in 1, 4. Okay. Let's be as nice as the test capture last night, okay? One Moonball. Come on. Be so nice. Okay, we don't need to rush. It's fine. It's so fine. I've like overheated. Oh my god, it's actually done. I can finish the video. Okay, no, don't. We don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. I'm so happy that it's an Ultra Moon. That means that they like both even split on the targets. This is perfect. It would be so funny if this was the one that broke the apricorn ball pattern. Come on. Huh. Really? Alright. You guys remember last night on stream when I did a test capture and I got caught in 1 ball, right? You remember that? Wasn't that so cool how that happened last night? By the power of JoCo, I cast Get Caught in Apricorn Ball. Thank you, Legend Link. It'll totally work. So it hasn't shaken at all. So what's up with that? 1, 2. That's progress. Hey, that's progress. It's okay. This is going to be the slowest capture just because it's got the Aqua Ring. It's more involved than the rest of them. We knew that this one's going to be the most difficult. I had to prepare a brand new Pokemon for this. Man, I knew it was worth doing a short stream today. Be so nice. Be so nice to me, Tapu Fini. After all I've been through. I said, after all I've been through, internet, sickness, over odds. Come on, Finny. 1, 2. That's fine. I'm like walking in so hard. I'm so focused right now to not like misclick anything. 1. Why is it that every single test capture for every... Like, I've done a test capture for all of the Tapus, and every test capture was so easy. And every shiny has been a pain to catch. Are shinies harder to catch or something? What's going on here? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to ignite into flames. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. This is really nerve-wracking. I want to save the game so bad. This sucks. I just need like a crit cap or something. Really? For real? Don't wake up, please. Thank you. 10 left. Gone through half of them already. 1, 2, 3. It's done! It's done! It's done! It's done! It's done! Look at that! Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! This is Saren. I gotta save the game. Added to your party. I'm so happy that it's an Ultra Moon. Koko Ultra Moon, Lele Bulu Ultra Sun, Fini Ultra Moon. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's so good. That's so good. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. I'm guessing quirked up. Up special attack? It's Rash? You have a Rash? Sorry, I didn't give you guys any time to guess. I'm too excited. Okay, so literally only Koko has a bad nature. That's pretty good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. That is not Tapu Fini. Oh, you sleep with your... Oh, wow. Such a distinguished sleep. You are a very elegant Tapu. I think it's like, it stays the most still out of all of them. Koko would not sit still. Oh, it does not like that. You don't like the sword? There you go. You are so interesting in like in a head-on angle. That is, wow. You probably, I would assume you high five, right? Maybe I wasn't patient enough with Lele. Hell yeah! Oh, that is such an interesting shade of blue. That is so nice. I'm so happy. I know it's gonna sound crazy after all I've been through. I'm gonna miss this hunt. I really honestly am. The vibes of the ruins are just so perfect. Like, look at, like, oh my god, these were just really nice soft reset hunts. I'm not that mad about them going over odds. The streams were really nice, and the off-stream ones were really nice too. Regular Tentacruel, and Granny Saren. The Moon Ball. Dude, they're all in Apricorn Balls. They wasted all of my Apricorn Balls, but they're all in Apricorn Balls. Let's see this shell form. This is gonna go crazy. We gotta see that shell form. Swordfish. I love that it like waves around like a fish. You are so... Dude, it looks like the Machba boat. Wait, that would have been a great name if I wasn't doing the 4 themed names. That's so funny. I love the Z move. I will not get tired of it ever. I can't believe this. It's done. And now, my average full odds shiny for the Alola Dex. For the first time in over a year. For this whole time, the entire Alola Dex, my average has been under odds. My luck has been objectively, mathematically good. For the first time in over a year, or for the first time ever in the entire Alola Dex, my full odds average is 1 in 4,102. My luck is now objectively bad. I've had enough bad luck that I now average over odds. But it's crazy that I've been under odds all the way up until right now. Honestly, the ones that each game found feel very thematically linked Like Lele and Bulu being Ultra Sun and Koko and Fini being Ultra Moon, that feels correct. Oh, I'm Twitch partner now, by the way. Update for the video. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, I should probably mention, for the video's sake, because I'm not going back and editing my script and messing with the flow of describing all of the Tapus. So, I experienced some incredibly annoying internet issues that required replacing a ton of tech behind the stream. Thank you so much to the community for pulling together funds to make that happen. Thank you so much. And then also, right after that happened, I was sick for like 2 weeks with, and I'm not exaggerating, not even a little bit, the worst sickness and the most pain I have ever felt in my entire life. I'm not even all the way done being sick yet, but I really wanted Tapu Fini. So I've been through hell for Fini specifically, if you're wondering why there's such a big gap between Bulu and Fini in the dates, but that'll be why. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, because you made it to the end of the video. So if you're not, were you hate watching? I don't understand. What are you doing here? Leave.